Hello, everyone. Welcome once again. We're again live. As a part of the last week, we did a whole week actually, coaching and free masterclass, business masterclass for language professionals, 3 secrets to getting clients on demand. And we discussed about how to identify your ideal clients, how to define your unique selling proposition, how to set up your goals and your vision for 6 figures income in 2025. And of course, the 2 hours masterclass last Thursday. That was an amazing momentum. I promised to you to go live and to actually discuss about pricing today. So today is going to be an 1 hour free masterclass on how to set up your rates so as to reach 6 figure income. So as for you that you have been, let's say, wondering if it is doable and achievable for us as freelance translators working from home to reach 6 figures income. Okay, I will be sharing a few resources and also my exercise that is actually a paid program. Okay, it's a paid exercise that I actually run in my paid mentorship programs like the Fully Booked Translator Formula that you see here on your screen. So if you have zero idea about what is the Fully Booked Translator Formula, I'm here to discuss with you the best program that I have ever created is the Fully Booked Translator Formula, a 12-week business mentorship program for language professionals. The doors are open until this Thursday. So if you're really thinking of joining such an innovative program starting in January 2025, the third week of January, so I would suggest you to book a call with me or to send me a message so as to be able to discuss if this is the right program for you. If after my presentation and you have already decided that this is the program for you, this is vmentoring.com/FPTF. So you can sign up through the link, okay, that you will see here in the comments, and also you see here passing through your screen. So I'm going live for definitely to get to know you with each other and also to answer all of your questions. I would love to answer any questions you might have about pricing strategies, how to set up the rates for direct clients or agencies, and what's the difference between the main strategies that we as freelance translators we follow in order to set up our pricing. And you can find out more about the Fully Booked Translator Formula, the 3-month comprehensive results-oriented business mentoring program for language professionals that has led and has helped hundreds of our colleagues to actually reach 5-figure months, 10K, 10,000 euros or dollars, depending where they're based in the world. And also some of them even 5-figure projects, 15K in an interpreting project like I've seen, 28K in a translation project. So that's totally doable. And of course, how to set up the rates today is the first step, okay, to help you to reach that kind of income, okay? So as you see here on your screen, you can understand what are the steps and also the modules of actually running such a program. We're going to have one specific module specifically designed for translators and interpreters to identify your ideal client, so you have a crystal clear idea about who is your ideal client, where to find them, how to compile a list with thousands of them from week number 1. Second is actually to define your unique selling proposition, what makes you different from all the competitors, as you to be able to differentiate from them and to be able to optimize your LinkedIn profile accordingly. Most of you, based on my feedback that I've been reviewing so many LinkedIn profiles the last few years, I've seen that all of your LinkedIn profiles are let's say, some kind of self-centered, which means that we really love to talk about ourselves, okay? So if you would like to change that, this is your chance. We need to start talking in our profile about our clients, our value, okay? What is in need for our clients and not about us. And of course, next step is actually how to write emails and messages so as to be able to start contacting your clients either through email or LinkedIn the right way. Many of you last Thursday, you told me, Virginia, what should I include in my messages? And it's not, one solution for all, okay? We need to tailor those messages based on your goals, the types of clients you would like to get. So it's not, let's say, a solution that I can share and I can go publicly and tell you, these are the templates, you can use them, okay? No, we need to adjust those templates based on your own situation, your personality, okay? So as you to be able, ready and comfortable enough, confident enough to use those messages to actually contact your clients with those messages. And of course, when I ask you last Thursday, if you know who is your client, most of you told me, yes, Virginia, we know who our ideal client is or are, if in case you have more than one. But when I ask you if you are able to compile a list with thousands of them, and I'm asking you here, if you're here watching live, let me know in the comments, where are you watching me from? I'm always curious, but also let me know, do you know how to compile a list with thousands of your potential clients? In this program, you will learn how to do that in just 10 minutes, okay, per day. And for me, it's really important, it's the wealth of our business, to know where we can find our clients and how we'll be able to find that there exist out there thousands of them, even if we don't need thousands of them, even if we might not need to contact thousands. We need to know that there exist thousands of them out there in order to be able to know that the client acquisition strategy and the marketing plan that we're creating for us is sustainable enough. Because if all of our clients are 3, 10, 5, whatever, even 500 all over the world, then we just run one campaign, we just make ourselves visible in front of those 500, and that's it, okay? But if you would like to know that you will be able to keep growing your income, okay, and your business in a sustainable way, you need to know that your clients exist out there, thousands, okay? And of course, we're going to run your target campaigns together. And that's why I don't call it a course. It's an implementation program, which means that we're going to implement together your campaigns. By campaigns, I mean either your direct outreach, contacting your clients through email marketing, or starting natural conversations with them using LinkedIn. And the last module, of course, is how to create content that converts, because some of you have told me that you would like to start creating content so as to nurture the relationship with the people that you will be adding, okay, throughout this program in your network, and that's totally fine, but it's not mandatory. So if you're an introvert, if you do not really like time-consuming client acquisition strategies like content marketing, if you don't want to expose yourself, if you don't like visibility, it's not mandatory to create content in order to become fully booked. I can teach you a method that you can become fully booked in less than 3 months and even reach 10K months, okay, before the program ends, without you creating content, sharing content online, okay, on a daily basis. Of course, as you see here on your screen, in the middle of your screen, I have to become the go-to expert in your field of expertise. And what does that mean? It means that we're going to optimize and leverage your whole online presence, like your CVs, your cover letters, your portfolios, your LinkedIn profile, your website, all of your online profiles, so as to have a very strong brand identity. So we're going to rebrand, okay, your branding and your online presence by choosing the right words, okay? We're going to position you as the go-to expert, and also the messaging, okay? How you're going to showcase your value to your end clients through your online presence, and that's really powerful. And I think that the reason why some clients, they actually, and some translators, they're able to attract high-end clients and to charge 40 cents in comparison, coming to our topic today, pricing, to those that they really struggle to actually, okay, getting projects or clients for even 5 or 6 cents, because I know that this exists, and let me know in the comments if you agree or not. I would love to know your opinion. Is the fact that those people that they're able to charge higher rates, okay, and to reach 5-figure months, are those that they know how to showcase their value to their end clients. And let's say, in short, what we've been doing, through this program is how to be able to rebrand, okay, your whole online presence, to create a very strong branding of yours, a very strong online presence of yours, and to promote yourself as the go-to expert. So whenever your clients find out about you, whenever they visit your online profiles, they will say, yes, that's Mario, that's Erica, that's Marta, that's the person that we were looking for. That's the reaction, okay, that we're looking for, let's say, when we are creating our online presence. And that's what I've been doing, okay? So I'm not going to reveal all of my secrets, but in short, let's say that's what we're going to do for you in case you decide. Already half of the spots have been taken. So if you would like, if you're really seriously thinking of growing your online business, your freelance business as a solopreneur, freelance translator, working from home, starting from January 2025, this program is for you. I'm going to work with you for 3 months in a group format, but the accountability will be on a one-to-one basis. Usually the group are very small, okay, less than 10 people, but I don't have the exact number right now. I will have it as soon as registration closes. And also the days and the times of this program will be set based on your availability, because for me, the least you can do in order for you to actually make the most out of this program is to join me live. And that is why I will be asking you your availability before I set the days and times and your time zone, so I will be able to make that easier for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I would love to answer them. And also, if you would like to send me an email at info@mentoring.com your questions, or DM here wherever we're connected, okay, send me a direct message and I would love to answer it. These here are the basics. Let's say on the left part of your screen is the first month. We identify your ideal client avatar, we define your unique selling proposition, we optimize your online profile, and in general, your LinkedIn profile, your website, based on SEO tactics like search engine optimization, so you will be able to be found by your ideal clients. I'm going to share also those templates that I've been sharing with my mentees, emails and LinkedIn messages on how you will be able to attract your ideal clients and start natural conversations with them without being salesy or pushy. And of course, we're getting started by compiling your prospect list. As you see here, okay, you will be able to compile that prospect list with thousands of your ideal clients. I'm going to teach you and share my screen on how to use LinkedIn search bar, and you'll be amazed by the knowledge that you will learn there. And most of you don't know, you have zero clue on how to use LinkedIn the proper way. And I mean the free version of LinkedIn. You don't need to have the paid version in order to get such results. We're going together to find a decision maker, because most of you told me that you really struggle on actually deciding who is the right person, okay, to contact in a specific company, in case many people, they have the same job title or several different job titles and you cannot decide, okay, who's your ideal client is. And of course, we're going to contact together your ideal clients. I think the most difficult part and challenging part in the process is actually getting out of our comfort zone and start contacting our clients. And even if I create the best strategy for you, if you don't go out there and start contacting your clients, okay, no matter how good the strategy is, we won't be able to see the results. It's like I explained last week, for example, in our masterclass, like if you get the best diet, for example, if you don't take action, okay, if you don't, let's say, follow the steps of this diet that you got from your dietitian, you won't, okay, be able to see the results. That's the same for here, the strategy. Even if I create the best strategy for you, or the best LinkedIn profile, yes, some of the clients might find you and contact you in a passive way. But if you would like to see if the strategy really works, and especially direct outreach, you need to take action. And I think the fact that we're going to be together, and also you will be in a group with like-minded colleagues that they're following the same, let's say, or similar goals like you, then you will be, let's say, motivated and inspired by other people actually take action as well. And also you will have the accountability so as not to fall behind. Plus, you will be able to overcome any imposter syndrome or mindset blocks that they might have been blocking you and holding you back from actually taking action and getting results in your marketing process or client acquisition strategy. We're going also to learn, how to nurture the relationship with them in a long-term format, and how to create content that really converts into paid clients. We're going to learn about AI, artificial intelligence, and tools that you can automate the process. You can schedule them without that process to take you so much time. Of course, we're going to focus on how you can actually LinkedIn algorithm works, and how we can explore the paid version of LinkedIn that I suggest, which is Sales Navigator. And of course, many of you just sign up for the automation tools. You tell Virginia, I'm already satisfied with the workload that I have, or I'm already fully booked, but I would like to learn automation tools that they can take me a step further. And that's also the last part of the program, the Become a Master, where we actually explain how you can automate that process. So you can, let's say, just in 10 minutes per day, to just contact, let's say, hundreds of clients in 1 week. The record for me was to contact 9,000 clients, 9,145 clients in less than 2 months. I think the best record of my mentees so far recorded that they have shared with me is to contact 2,000 clients in 2 weeks. And of course, they got back multiple times the investment of this program. They were able to get paid projects and also to issue invoices about those projects they got throughout the program, during the program, before the actual program ends. But let's go to our pricing exercise today. I'm so excited to start doing this with you. I would definitely suggest you to take pen and paper. You can even create a Google plain doc like this one that you see here on your screen. Of course, I have prepared one, let's say, that is already filled in so as to save you time. But actually, if you would like to do this exercise with me, you can actually take pen and paper. You can do it in writing, or actually you can open a Google Doc, or a doc format document on your PC or laptop, and we can do that together. Let me know if you're here with me, if you have any questions, and if you would like to do this exercise with me, definitely, we can do that together. And also you can leave this training with having some tangible results as well regarding your own strategy. So you can find out more about the Fully Booked Translator Formula through the link that I will be sharing here in the comments, because I've been receiving so many questions. And if you have any questions, definitely I would love to answer them. And also for me, we're not in the convincing industry. I would really like to people that they see some kind of value in my program to join my program, so as for me to be able to get you results. So if you're doubting, or if you have any doubts about this program, definitely book a call with me so as to be able, to find out together if this program is for you. Let me know if you're ready. And I would really love to know where you're watching me from. So let me know here in the comments. Where are you from? So let's go to the one that I have already completed, and we can do this step by step together. We're going to create your pricing model and strategy. I can tell you theoretically that the three are the most dominant, let's say, client acquisition strategy in our field that I've been discussing in my Ask Your Mentor Anything live series. You can find them on my YouTube channel. And if you search for pricing strategy, okay, you can find several different interviews that I have, let's say, done with different actually colleagues of ours, well-esteemed colleagues, that they share their knowledge and their expertise about pricing. Okay, getting back here with you. Three other strategies, okay? This is the most well-known based on your living expenses that we need to know how much, okay, you need to earn per month in order for you to be able to cover all of your bills. I have a dedicated tool, Excel spreadsheet, that has been created from one of the biggest associations in the world, and it's actually in 3 different languages, and you can find it already for free in my Mentoring for Translators files section. You need to, let's say, go to my profile, to my Mentoring for Translators Facebook group, visit the tabs menu, files, and download it for free. It's in French, Spanish, and English, of course. It's quite comprehensive, and it helps you step by step to calculate all of your expenses business-wise, and also living expenses in case that you need, okay, to have a salary as well to pay your personal expenses. When you work from home, that's more difficult, let's say, to distinguish. And I think this tool, because it's designed for freelance translators, I think will help you to take a step further and closer to actually knowing exactly what are the costs that you need to take into consideration when you calculate your expenses. So once you know how much you need to make every month in order for you to actually pay your expenses, that's the threshold, the minimum that you need to earn per month in order for you to be able to pay those bills, your expenses, and above that you can add your salary, let's say the amount of money that you would like to earn per month in order for you to cover your personal expenses. Okay, you can start small once you're starting out, but you can keep growing that salary, okay, once you will find a way to increase the volume of work that you can, let's say, also undertake, and the types of clients and the number of clients that you've been working so far. So one, okay, strategy is based on your living expenses. Second strategy that is very well known and most of you've been following, but I can tell you my opinion on this, is also based on your the competition rates. Okay, many of you, you're telling Virginia, I've made a research online and I visited pros.com to find, let's say, the average rate for my language combination, and I've seen, let's say, that the minimum that I can charge for my language combination is 8 cents. Let me know if you're using this strategy, be honest with yourself. That's okay, I'm not against on using that, but definitely if the competition or the average rate cannot pay for your expenses, your bills at the end of the month, then maybe it's something that you need to reconsider. Always, I suggest a combination of those two strategies, like competition-based pricing and living expenses-based pricing, so you will be able to know exactly how much you need to earn and also to know if where you stand in comparison, okay, to your competition. Okay, some of your competitors, they might have already their pricing published on their website, or you can ask them directly how much they charge. Okay, let me know if you have any questions. The third, and I think the not the most well-known, but the one that most of the colleagues also on my YouTube channel, they really suggest you to actually follow, and it's the one that will help you to increase your rates and to charge higher rates, is the value-based pricing. So you don't just charge your clients per word and also like per your living expense, but also you are able to showcase to your clients how much is your value that you offer to them. And by showing that value, even through the code that you send them or the estimate, okay, or through your online presence, your website or your LinkedIn profile, they will be able to understand, okay, what's your value, and they will be able and willing to actually accept high rates. For me, that's the only way. If you would like to start charging 40 cents, 20 cents, like the pricing my mentees, they have been charging, and many colleagues that you know that they exist out there and that they are able to charge those rates. But of course, in order to reach six-figure annual income, it's not mandatory, okay, to start with, let's say, that kind of rating. But let's go, okay, and start with this exercise, which you will find eye-opening, and I'm giving for free. You can go and do the homework and let me know in our group, Mentoring for Translators, if you have any questions. Plus, you can book a free call with me at any time you wish, just to discuss your own strategy and, of course, to see if this program is the right for you. You can book a free call with me through the link also that I will be sharing here in the chat to discuss your results. So if you are watching the replay, use the hashtag replay and tag me if you have any questions in the comments of this video. But also you can book a free call with me to discuss either this program, okay, or this strategy of yours, so you will be able to know, okay, your results and to evaluate your results for you. So let me know if you have any questions. checking the comments. Perfect. Okay. So going back here, we start with the pricing model. You need to choose which strategy of the ones that we discussed, okay, you're going to use. Go and visit the Mentoring for Translators group file section, download the Excel spreadsheet to calculate very well in as much detail as you want your costs, okay, living costs, living expenses, and business expenses as a solopreneur freelancer working from home. And let's start with the first thing that you need to take into consideration when you start, okay, setting up your pricing. And this is a mistake that I've seen even colleagues and actually presidents of associations that they actually make this mistake. The first that I see, and you need to take into consideration, is the fact that we never charge the same rate that we charge our agencies, the direct clients. Do you know why we do that? Okay, I don't want to hold you that much longer, but I would really love to have a discussion in case that you know what's the difference. But shortly, I can tell you that, for example, in order to, let's say, to be hired by an agency, you just need a CV and a cover letter, as you see here. Is that correct? So by starting working with agencies, you create a very good CV, you visit their website, you follow the instructions they have, you might fill in an onboarding form, okay, you might need to pass a test, and that's it. Okay, it's pretty simple. Most of the times, even project managers, they might contact you if you have a very well-written LinkedIn profile through LinkedIn, so you don't need to do anything. Whereas when it comes to direct clients are more challenging to get. And it's not only about the process that you need to get those clients, it's also the process while you work with them. Let's start by getting those clients and attracting direct clients, okay? With direct clients, for example, the prices here are indicative, okay? And of course, it does to show you, to get an idea of the pricing. Is not the pricing that all of you need to follow, because we need to take into consideration, again, as I mentioned, where we live, the living expenses, how much we need to make per month, okay? So those are indicative rates here, and you don't need to follow all of them. You need to find your own pricing, okay? So getting back here for direct clients as well. So you need to use a tool to calculate your living expenses we discussed, okay? So cover your expenses and pay you a monthly salary, as we already discussed, okay? And this tool is in the Mentoring for Translators group. But why ideal, okay? The direct clients. And you see here later here in my page, you need to run campaigns. You need to spend time, sometimes money, to actually contact those clients. In the process that I teach in the Fully Booked Translator Formula, everything is without extra budget. So you don't need to invest money for ads or anything to pay in order for you to run campaigns and to attract your ideal clients, unless you want, okay? But it's not mandatory. So you need to spend some time and resources to run those campaigns. You need to research for your ideal client avatar, which is a very, let's say, challenging marketing exercise. You need to create marketing material, because the direct clients will never ask you for a CV. Most of you think that a CV can be also sent to your direct clients. No. A direct client will never ask you for a CV. A direct client will ask you, okay, for a portfolio. What is the difference, you might tell me? So there is a very common misconception in our industry that a portfolio should include sample of our work. No. Okay, that's a big no. Because, first of all, our direct clients and clients, most of the times, they don't have the linguistic skills to evaluate, okay, the sample of our work. Plus, secondary, and most importantly, those people, they're not nurtured enough when we start a discussion with them on LinkedIn, or when they find out about us, okay, for the first time, to understand, okay, the importance of, let's say, good sample of work. What do they want? They want to build trust, okay? They want to trust you in order to give you and assign you a 5-figure project. And that doesn't come only through your linguistic skills, okay? In order to trust you, they need to see that what is in it for them, and also what is your value, what is the end result that they can achieve by working with you. That's your value, okay? So they need to see what are the benefits working with you, and that's the portfolio, how I teach it. In the Fully Booked Translator Formula, there is a specific bonus exercise where we teach you how, step by step, to create a very powerful portfolio, and ideally target portfolios for each of your ideal clients. Those portfolios can be videos, can be PDFs, okay? You choose the format, can be even booklets. Some of you in my mentorship programs, you have created some booklets, and you can find also on video. Who was it? Like, she created a very good booklet, like a book. People were clicking and they were turning the pages to find your portfolio. That was very nicely done. So in this portfolio, we're going to talk to our clients what is in it for them, like how we can help them to achieve their goals or overcome any challenge they face. Also, we can talk to them about success stories of ours, achievements of ours, or similar projects that we have worked with in the past. That's a totally different approach from the one that most of you have in your mind when you hear about portfolio. So it takes time, money, okay, investment of yours in order to create that marketing material. And of course, a website, even if it's not mandatory, I have seen, and most of my mentees, they get, let's say, 5-figure months by just having a very strong LinkedIn profile. Rarely someone will find you through your website unless you run, okay, a lot of SEO, search engine optimization, and Google ads. Whereas through your LinkedIn profile, I can help you attract 10,000 views, let's say, in a few days for free without having the paid version of LinkedIn, without any paying ads. Website is more difficult to attract that kind of numbers, whereas LinkedIn can do that for you for free. But still, if you would like my opinion, if you need a website in order to attract your direct end clients, I would suggest you might need that as a secondary step of, let's say, configuration of your presence online. Like if they would like to check if you have an online presence, if you have, let's say, a formal online, let's say, presence, or an office, because that's our virtual office, okay, our website. Yes, they might go and Google your name, and ideally we would like them to see that you have a website, even a simple landing page. Whereas with agencies, most of the times they don't, and sometimes they're against, okay, of you having a website or running an agency as a freelance translators, okay. Sometimes on pros or other agencies ads, we see that they specifically mention that they don't want agencies, to actually apply for that project. And by agency, they mean also you, that you might be starting out as building your small boutique agency. CPD, they need, okay, to see that you're responsible enough and you have updated your skills, so you need to take some CPD. The invoicing, the time, okay, that you need to actually take it for you to do the admin work or the invoicing, it needs to be integrated in the pricing of yours, okay. Educate your clients and consultation and CAD tools, that's throughout the process. And you might tell me, okay, Virginia, agencies also, they need CAD tools, and agencies also, they have invoicing and admin work. Yes, but less. And definitely you don't need to educate them. Most of the project managers and vendor managers, they know what they've been doing if they're serious, okay, about their profession. And of course, you don't have to go back and forth and negotiate the rates, the deadlines, like you do with the end clients. The direct clients, you need to set your own deadlines. You need to have your own terms and conditions, agreements, privacy policy, confidentiality agreements. So you need to prepare all of those documents so as you to be able to stand, okay, next to direct clients. And I teach everything in my Fully Booked Translator Formula, but you can start and do those things on your own, of course. So let me know if you're here with me in the chat, and if you have any questions, I would love to answer them. But for me, in order to justify in your mind why you need to charge high rates the direct clients, first of all, think about the agencies. The agencies, they okay, you charge the agency rate, let's say 8 cents. Most probably those agencies, they actually charge double or 3 or even more times the rate that you charge them to the end client. So by you going and charging the 8 cents that you charge your agencies, the same rate to charge the direct clients, okay, you ruin and you undercharge your service. And that way, for me, we really cause a trouble to our professional industry as a whole, okay? Because if the direct clients, they do not know that you need to charge them higher, and they see just one person because they do not know, okay, because they're not aware, because they're just starting out and they have zero clue about, okay, the charges, and they go and charge the direct clients the same price that they charge agencies, okay, then you undercharge your service, and then in such a way, okay, you hurt the whole industry and the whole profession. The only way, okay, the direct clients and even the agents to start accepting high rates is us. Okay, we need to take that into consideration. We need to start charging higher rates. Okay, and I know that you might tell me there are so many competitors out there, and I need to differentiate. You don't need to differentiate from your competitors by only charging less. You can find clients that they can, okay, value your services. Okay, that they can actually appreciate your work, your values, your communication style, your high quality. Okay, you don't need always, to lower your rates as you to be able to differentiate from your competitors. And actually, if you would really like to reach 5-figure months, okay, and working less, you need to do that ASAP. So for me, it's not about taking into consideration how much work does it take, okay, to actually attract those clients, but also to work with direct clients. It takes more time. It also, you need to take into consideration the whole industry and how your undercharging your services might affect the whole industry, okay, and the whole profession in a bad way that will be very, very difficult to correct that, okay, in the future. Let me know if you have ever thought about it. But also for me, it was the reason that I started mentoring other colleagues when I started out, and also I created the first voluntary, okay, program when I started out as a colleague. So going back here, you just need to go and create, in your plain pen paper that you have here, okay, that you see here, to enter here and to include table. You can have like this, for example. And you can have here this year, okay, merge them. So you can have your current year or your previous year. It depends where you have the numbers. And the right column is going to have here the upcoming year, again, your ideal income. So in our case will be year 2025, and ideal income, for example, in our case might be annual income. Okay, 6 figures as a minimum, euros or dollars, depending where you're based in the world. You put your currency there, okay? So we're not going to discuss about currency today. We're going to focus, okay, on your strategy. So you need to include that. And here on the left part, going back to the field already in files, so you can take a look. We put, let's say, your per word rate. If you know it, you put it there, or you put an average. If you have several different per word rates, your daily and hourly output, you need to know how many words. I'm so surprised whenever I run this training in my paid business mentorship program that most of you have zero clue of how many words you translate per day or per hour, how many words you have translated, let's say, the past year in 2024 or in 2023, in case you have those numbers. You need to start ASAP, okay, writing down and calculating on a daily, weekly, monthly basis how many words you translate, what is your output. Otherwise, you won't be able, okay, to increase, decrease those numbers if you have zero clue. So if you come to me and tell me, Virginia, I have zero clue how many words I translate, I have zero clue how much I charge, I have zero clue how much I earned last year, okay, what was my income, then I cannot help you, because we won't be able to know if you need to double, triple, or what you need to do in your strategy in order to reach your goals, okay? So we need to know where we stand right now, okay? Also the price and the output, and also your annual revenue, okay? And then to know where we can go. If you have zero clue your numbers, okay, you can find out, ask your accountant about your income, your revenue. They need to know, okay. Then about, let's say, the output, maybe if you know your per word rate, you can divide that with your annual, let's say, revenue. You can find out your output as a whole in the year, and then divide per month that you have worked, and then find out your monthly output, and then by writing down the hours that you, as an average, okay, here we take the average into consideration in order to find, if we don't have exact numbers, even the average can give us an idea of how much we need to increase, let's say, our per word rate or our output in order for us to be able to reach our ideal income. Does this make sense so far? Let me know in the comments if you're here with me, if you need any more explanation. But definitely there are tactics in case you don't have those numbers. In case you do have those numbers, I can definitely be as precise as we want, okay? Running this exercise for your own strategy. But again, if you have zero clue, there are strategies like the ones that I already mentioned and many more, okay, to find out how much you were charging as an average last year in order to know what you need to change and how much you need to increase your per word rate or your output or the actual schedule that you have set for your own business in order for you to reach your desirable number in terms of annual revenue. So here in the result that you see, we have taken, okay, an example of one of my mentees that she really wants to work, a daily, hourly output, 6 hours per day for 5 days per week, let's say Monday to Friday. It's good to take less than 8 hours, because most of you, when I ask you how many hours you work, you have in your mind that you only translate those hours, which most probably you also integrate other, let's say, admin work, okay, in that, like sending emails, replying to emails, maybe formatting, maybe admin work, invoicing, going back, okay, with your clients, so as to negotiate the rates, deadlines, and so on. So, and not to mention marketing, like from now on, you're going to integrate, if you decide to work together, okay, you will need to find those 10 minutes per day or 1 day per week to integrate your marketing. I can help you to do that. In case you think that you don't have time, I can help you to reconsider that you do have time for the things that you prioritize, for the things that you think that they are essential for your business and personal growth. Because in order for you to reach that business growth, 6-figure income or higher income, it's up to you. You need to change as a person. You need to change your personality in order for you to be able to reach, okay, that business goal. We first change our personalities. We first change and grow as people, and then as businesses. So for me, growing our mindset, okay, and learning and having a mindset, growth mindset is really the first step in 80% of the work. And then, okay, 20% might be taking action in the strategy, okay, the implementation here. So we are here, okay, the per word rate we start with the current year or the previous year, and we put our per word rate, and then the daily and hourly output. So how many words we translate on a daily basis. So here the translator, he or she, they translate 2005 words, and they know their hourly output, for example, is 400 words. You name it, okay, you might be faster, you might, let's say your output might be higher here in numbers. You put your own numbers, okay? You don't need to take into consideration. That's just an example. All the numbers here, the rate, the annual revenue, your goals, you need to adjust them based on your own situation, okay? What type of income you would like to earn in 2025. Might be more or less, okay? It doesn't have to use the numbers that you see here on your screen. But you need to follow the same process. So you need to know your per word rate. You need to know your daily and hourly output here per words if you actually do MTP, okay? Post machine, let's say post editing, machine translation, post editing. Also, you can, if you would like to attract more clients in that kind of field, you can also include that as well. But you can skip that in case you don't want it, or in case you don't want to make that more complicating. Days per month that you work, okay? As you see here, we take 20 days per month because we always need to take into consideration, okay, any unexpected health issues that you might not be able to work weekends if you don't want to work on weekends. And also vacation and so on. That's why we have included 11 months or even 10 months you can put. So you can exclude, let's say, 2 months so as to have your family vacation, summer vacation, Christmas, Easter vacation, and any unexpected, let's say, low workflow or even health issues or any other unexpected issue that you cannot work that kind of day. That's wise, so as for you to have, let's say, a more precise number here, okay? Rarely we work all the 12 months on a daily basis, all the days, okay? But if you do, feel free to increase those numbers, but make sure, okay, that they are, okay, representative of your own situation. And of course, how many hours you work per month, you do the calculation here, okay? So the hours, 6 hours per day, 20 days per, let's say, per month. So the hours per month are 6, okay, plus 20 is 120 hours. Does this make sense so far? Let me know if this is clear, if you want like me to explain that even further. And then we're able to find out the monthly output. What we do here, okay, we put the months that we would like to work, 10 or 11, it's up to you, okay? Rarely, again, we work 12. But if you work 12, put 12 months here. If you work less, 6 months per year, put 6 months per year. But you need to be, okay, realistic here and put your own numbers. So what we've done here, we have, let's say, the numbers of words that we translate per day. And then how many days we work per month. So you can find, okay, your monthly output. And then you do that plus the months that you translate in order for you to find the annual. So if you do here the calculations, 2005 words per day, 20 days per month, you will see that it's 48,000, let's say, 48,000 words. I'm sorry for this. That's your annual, okay? Your annual is if you do that, okay, as you see here, here is the annual, okay? This is your annual. The blue one that you see here is the annual because we have taken the words that we translate per month plus the 10 months, okay? And we have, let's say, and if you would like to find your actually income, you do that with your per word rate. If you know how many words you translate per year as an estimate, okay, as an average, you do the calculation with your per word rate. Here it's 12 cents, for example, as an average. So you can find out your annual current income. So this is the current income here, okay, for the current year based on the calculations that we've been doing here, okay, on the first left part of your, let's say, table. So you need to go to your own file here that you have created, okay, and you need to put your calculations here by starting your per word rate, okay. You put your own numbers here, okay. You go here and you put your output either daily, okay, and monthly. You need to know how many words you translate per hour, okay, per day, how many hours, okay, in words and hours. You need to know how many hours you work, okay, as well. Let me know if this is clear so far, if you would like me to explain that more. And then you go and you find your monthly, okay, as you see here. the days that you work per month, okay? In case, for example, here we work 20 days per month and 6 hours per day. You see, you need to put here your current schedule, how you were able to reach that kind of annual income that you have here underneath, okay? And how many hours you worked, what was your output, and what was your per word rate, just to know what we need to change in order for us, okay? Having these numbers here without changing anything, okay, in this example, I think that we went to 0.16 cents, okay, in order to reach 8,000. So to go from 57,600 euros as an annual income, in order to go to 80,000 euros per annual revenue, you need to charge that kind of per word rate in case you don't want. But you could actually increase days, the actual hours that you work per day. You could actually increase the actual days per month. It's up to you. Or even your output in case you can translate more words per month because you actually work with repetitive text, or because you bought a new cat tool, or because you have invested in MTP. It's up to you. Okay. And here you can see, let's say, another example that we put here the numbers that we have had in 2023, and we have created, let's say, the ideal situation in order to reach the ideal annual revenue, which is 80,000 for that specific translator. You can see all the calculations here, how we were able to find out, okay, our per word rate to reach, let's say, the annual, let's say, revenue, which is here, for example, 50,400 euros, okay, based on the calculations that we have here for 2023 on the left part of your screen. And in order to reach, let's say, the output, okay, that we have here, that we want to translate that many words in 2025, we do the calculations and we find out, for example, in order to reach the 80,000, we need to charge, let's say, 14 cents per word. In order to reach, let's say, 100,000, like 6 figures, we need to increase to 17. Let me know if this is clear so far. This is a 6-figure, okay, pricing strategy. If you would like to reach your 6-figure or your annual goals, okay, you need to know what's your ideal annual income for 2025. It's up to you. So here, for example, can be even $150,000, okay, $1,000. What's your ideal working hours per week, per day, or per year? For example, 6 hours a day, including invoicing, admin, marketing, etc. Find your threshold. What is the minimum that you need to cover in order to cover your expense? Your minimum you need to charge in order for you to be able to make ends meet. And then, okay, doubling your income or reaching a 6-figure income. What steps you need to take in order to reach that in terms of your output, monthly, annually, okay, but also your per word rate in order to reach that goal. Let me know if this has been helpful so far. If you have any questions, let me know here in the chat. I hope that this has been helpful for you. It's a paid exercise that I always run in my mentorship program. We do that on a one-to-one basis to be able to find, okay, our minimum rate and also our ideal rate, how much we need to charge, okay, in order for us to be able to reach our financial goals. And for example, today we didn't talk a lot about mindset and the change that we need to have in our mind. So here, what we've been going through this exercise is how much, okay, we need to charge our clients in order to reach our goals, where usually what you've been doing and you have been telling me is accepting the rates of your clients, which is totally a mistake. You don't need from now on to start accepting the rates of your clients, okay? You need to set up your own rates in order for you to be able to reach your financial goals. If you don't set up your own rates and if you don't set up your own schedule, you will never be able, okay, to actually achieve your goals. You will always be a result of the rates that your clients give you. And that's how you won't be able to predict your future. If you would like to predict your workflow and your income annually, monthly, and so on, you need to be aware, okay, of all those things that we discussed today. And first of all, you need to charge, okay? You need to set up your own rates, and then to find the clients that are willing to pay you those rates. Most of you, what you've been doing so far is finding those clients. Those clients, they have specific set rates, and then you accept those rates. You take the projects, but at the end of the month, you won't be able to pay your bills, worst case scenario, but also you might never reach 6-figure or your annual goal. Let me know, okay, be honest with yourself and send me a message, or let me know in the comments. If you are like this, how do you handle some clients who have over the years refused to raise their rates? That's exactly, okay, Oluvatozin, I'm sorry for your name. That's exactly what I'm telling you here. I don't accept the rates of my clients. I set my own rates. If you would like to be considered as a freelance business yourself, you need to have your own terms and conditions. You need to have your own, okay, rates. If you keep accepting, okay, or depend on the rates that your clients have, you will never be able, okay, to achieve your own goals. You will always depend on the rates your clients have, okay? So it's not about them refusing to raise the rates. It's about you find those clients that they will be willing to pay your own rates. And that's what we do in the Fully Booked Translator Formula. In the Fully Booked Translator Formula, we first set up your own pricing. We first, let's say, find those clients, and then we contact them the right way so they will be able to accept your own rates. We don't work with the rates of our clients unless, of course, they fall into the spectrum of our, let's say, rates. And we know that by the end of the month, if we accept that per word rate, we will be able to pay our bills. Because most of us, I think, that we keep accepting the rates of our clients, okay, because we do not know that by accepting those rates, we won't be able to pay our bills at the end of the month. If we were aware the moment that we were accepting those rates, I don't suppose that any of us would accept those rates. So most of us, we have zero clue about numbers. We're not aware, okay, about our expenses, and we don't know how much we need to earn in order to make ends meet. So by knowing those numbers, by changing our mindset, by starting having ourselves as a priority here in the income that we wish to make, then we are able to find those clients that are willing to pay our rates. So we change the order. Instead of finding the clients and accepting the rates, we set up our own rates first, and then we find the clients that are willing to pay our rates. How does this sound? Have you ever thought about it? And most of us, we have never done this before. Why is that? Because, okay, we do not know how to find these clients. But following such a process that I teach in my mentorship program, you will know how to do that. Okay, so you will know how to find your ideal clients from now on. You will know how to promote yourself as a go-to expert. You will know how to write a proper LinkedIn profile or website just to attract those clients to you, the ideal clients. Ideal clients are those that they're able to give you workflow enough, okay, in your fields of expertise, in your language combination. Also, they are able to pay the rates that you need to charge in order to make ends meet and in order to make profit for your own company. Let me know, Oluvatozin, if I have answered your question. Let me know, where are you from? I'm always curious. Really difficult name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, the name. But let me know if I have answered your question. So shortly, I would like to show you, since we have 10 minutes here, to show you, for example, what you can expect as results, to show you some examples, what you can achieve by following this process, okay? First of all, you don't need to feel alone. 62% of the LinkedIn users are struggling to leverage LinkedIn to generate sales, so you are not alone. But 9 out of 10 will accept or reject your connection request, okay, based on your profile. So if you have been contacting your clients, okay, if you have been, let's say, contacting your clients and they have been ghosting you or you don't get the desirable results, it means that you don't have the right information on your LinkedIn profile so as to make them trust you and continue the discussion and maybe assign you a project and hire you. Let me know if you're here with me. If you have any questions, use the comments below. I would love to answer them. Here are some screenshots that my mentees, they have shared with me after they have implemented my instructions and my strategy, okay, online. So here, for example, it's 1,399 views to their LinkedIn profile and says your profile is looking great. That's a message from LinkedIn. So imagine that you get 1,399 views in less than a week. You cannot get such views, okay, on your website unless you invest in SEO, search engine optimization. LinkedIn can do this for free. 10,220 views, okay, on your LinkedIn post. You can attract 10,000 views. Imagine that how many they will turn into visitors to your LinkedIn profile. They will go to the information that you have there. They will contact you, and maybe also they will end up to be your own clients. This is Luna Jumplut. She has been also a mentee of mine. She has joined my 3-month group coaching program. She has been my community manager for so many years in the alumni, okay, that we used to have the annual self-paced alumni program for graduates of my 3-month group coaching programs. And also she has joined twice the retreat, summer mastermind that I run here in Greece every June. And she says here that here's my top performing post so far, 1,772 views. So what Luna did is actually to get out of your comfort zone, not to being afraid of LinkedIn anymore, and to create a video series, and actually she got that many thousands of views, as a matter of fact. Another post here, 3,515 views with one post, okay? And here, only through your LinkedIn profile, without you sharing content, without you being visible, without you creating, content, by just having a very strong LinkedIn profile. Those are screenshots of my mentees after they implemented their changes, their LinkedIn profile based on my instructions. They got 130% more views, 490 profile viewers. Go to your analytics. Even if you have the free version of LinkedIn, you can find out how many views you have on your LinkedIn profile. 490 views and 130% since last week. That's a huge result in just 1 week. Here you see 900%. 100% more viewers to your LinkedIn profile. Those are real screenshots of my mentees, okay? As you see here, 650% or 850% views. Those are screenshots here that they have taken, they have shared with me, so I will be able to show you. So those are results that you can expect. I have even more screenshots I shared through my masterclass. If you need more reassurement, go to my vmentoring.com/success stories to find out people that they were able to do this and reach their own goals. Also on my YouTube channel, you can find videos that they're live. They're not, edited. So people go there and they're able, let's say, to actually achieve those results. So simple steps that you need to do here, okay? And more screenshots. Those are screenshots actually of the last 3-month group coaching program. Some of them, they actually wrote, ask Virginia, I think you can now stop giving this training to others. We don't need more competition. So most of you have sent so great, let's say, messages, various people accepting with a message, they get an immediate bits. I have also started sending follow-up messages. Amazing updates. So they share here the results that they have been getting following my process. Is this amazing? I have here mistakes that you can avoid running your campaigns, but definitely joining this program, you will be able to have a marketing systematic LinkedIn and email marketing, inbound and outbound marketing process in place to attract those high quality clients. So you don't need to accept those low rates that your clients keep, giving you. You need to set up your own rates and have this systematic marketing process in place that you just need 10 minutes per day. Is not that time consuming. Okay, so as to attract those high quality clients to you. You can make the income you desire while you work on jobs you love and do well. You need a strategy tailored to your own business. By business, I mean even you as a freelancer working from home. I don't want to take most of your time. So here, where are you from, Oluwatosin? It really helps me to know your language combination. If you can say here your language combination, the chat says, I actually set my rates, but there are big clients around the world. I don't want to mention their names. Of course there are. They actually stick to some rates over the years. I know, whom you're referring to, and I can tell you that I have had mentees of mine that because of their online presence, they were able to showcase, you're Nigeria. Okay, I get your point. So those people, they were able to charge their own rates to those very, very, very big companies, like you mentioned in the US, and they charge 15 cents per word, 15 cents, 0.015 per word, those very low paying agencies. And whenever I'm giving this example, my paid program, they really are surprised. Even me, myself, was surprised when my mentee, he came back and says Greek. So it's for very small language combination, English to Greek and Greek to English. That she came back to me and she told me, Virginia, I gained this very big client. It's a very, very big company. This company is supposed to be, let's say, of the lowest paying, let's say, big companies in the field, but actually they accepted the 15 per word rate because she was giving them very good value, very good work, very good results on time. So they appreciated her work and they accepted her own rate. So you can always change the things if you have confidence and the right strategy. But again, in your case, I wouldn't work only with those big companies that they are not that flexible with the rate. You can work with direct clients. That's why I've been teaching how to get direct clients and high-end clients through my Fully Booked Translator Formula, because that way you can set your own rates. With the bigger companies, as you mentioned, they're based in the US or UK or wherever they're based in the world. Those companies, translation companies, agencies, LSPs, language service providers, they're well known in the world. They will be affected by AI, so they will keep pushing the rates down, most probably. Plus, they don't have flexibility in accepting those rates, even if I have some exceptions in my programs that they were able, to get those results. So that was it for today. I don't want to hold you longer unless you have any questions. If you're watching, I can keep this page here. You can take a screenshot and you can be honest with yourself and let me know in the comments which of these mistakes you've been making yourself. I would be very eager to know. But I would suggest you, to go back, watch the recording, set up your own rates, and try to find those clients that are willing to pay your own rates, without you accepting the rates of those clients. And by working with more direct clients, you will have that flexibility to set up your own deadlines and your own rates and accepting the projects that you really feel that you would like to work on. How does this sound? So I think it's more difficult to negotiate the rates, but it's not impossible, with those low-paying agencies, the very big that you mentioned here in the comment. But again, there are exceptions. But as a strategy in total, I would suggest you to follow the steps of the Fully Booked Translator Formula that I explained earlier today and create your online presence by having your direct clients in mind, showcase your value to them, and choose one client acquisition strategy to make yourself visible in front of them on a daily basis. In the program, the Fully Booked Translator Formula, which is a 3-month group coaching program specifically designed for translators and interpreters, we work on your email marketing and LinkedIn prospecting as 2 client acquisition strategies that they are actually outbound client acquisition strategies, but also by optimizing your website and your LinkedIn profile with the right keywords, we can start also attract inbound leads, clients that they found us online. And I have testimonials on my YouTube channel, translators that they mentioned that they were able to reach 10K months by just accepting inquiries from their direct clients and idea clients online through their LinkedIn profile or their website. So it's totally doable actually to implement both inbound and outbound. But LinkedIn prospecting and email marketing, the way I teach them in the program, has led many colleagues from all over the world, no matter what was their language combination, no matter what was their specialization and their starting point, okay? Like if they have been starting out translators or well-established colleagues, they were able to reach 10K months before even the program ends in some cases. So if they were able to do it, if I was able to do this and achieve these results in Greece, a country with so many financial problems during the financial crisis back then when I started out and I reached those results, having such a small language combination like Greek, I think everyone can achieve that. What we usually miss is the process. We don't have a process in place, okay, with specific steps to take on a daily basis. And by not knowing exactly what to tell to our clients, we do not know exactly where to find those clients. We lose so much time, and that's why we end up, let's say, having time-consuming methods. Whereas in the program, I can help you to fast-track your success and to implement a strategy with only 10 minutes per day to help you achieve your financial goals and your desirable results. Because some of you might tell me, Virginia, I have already achieved my financial goals. I just want to work less and let's say enjoy my personal life more and have work and life balance. Yes, this program is for you, because if I can teach you to find higher paying clients in just 10 minutes per day, you will be able to work half of the time and the rest of the time to enjoy with your family, start traveling, whatever it is that you would like to do. So this program is not only for people that are struggling. It's not only for starting out translators that they would like to find their first clients. Of course, it is for people who are struggling, okay, because they can, get out of a slump and start getting clients right away before the program ends. Of course, it's for starting out translators so as to find their first clients, either direct or agencies, at the same time during the program. But again, it's also for well-established colleagues that they have achieved their goals, but they would like to take the next step in their career. Okay, they would like to start getting higher paying clients. They would like to double the rates. They would like to work less and earn more. So it's not only for people struggling. Okay, right now, that was I would like to tell you. And most of the people actually that they have already signed up are like you, well-established colleagues that they have been many years in the industry, but they would like to learn, let's say, pioneer methods and in let's say innovative methods that I teach in my program to actually get them where they would like to go. So let me know, okay, if you would like to actually get those results. If you really have any questions, you can send me at info@vmentoring.com. The program actually starts in January, okay, 2025. Registration closes this Thursday, okay, December 12th, so we can start preparing ourselves for the program that starts in January, the 3rd week of January. So we will be able to get back from vacation and traveling just to start right away the program. It will only take you 1 hour per week. So it doesn't take you longer. It's only 1 hour per week. The mentoring in Q&A sessions, they take place on Zoom, on a dedicated Zoom link for paid members. And your time investment is 1 hour per week to join me live. And it's also, let's say, I would say 2 to 3 hours to do your homework. But again, when I'm getting asked how much time I should invest in this program so as to get the results, I would suggest you and I would ask you accordingly, how much time would you spend in order to see your dreams come true? If you're really dedicated to actually change something in your life and business right now, you will do what it takes, okay, so as you to be able to reach those results. And that's, okay, the actual mindset that we need in this program so as to help you to reach those great results that most of my mentees, they have already got in the past. I can't wait to welcome you all in the Fully Booked Translator Formula that starts in January 2025. If you would like to find out more, it's at vmentoring.com/FBTF. You can see the link here. You will see here, okay, on my screen also the process, let's say what we cover, is the main part, but of course there are extra bonus trainings. And of course, I will be there next to you to help you achieve your goals step by step, because it's a live program. It's not a self-paced program. Everything is live. Everything is recorded. You get the recordings for a whole year, not only for 3 months. The active part where you get my accountability and my support is for 3 months. That was for today. Tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I will be going live at 3 p.m. Central European Time on a daily basis to share with you results of previous mentees so you can become inspired and motivated. I will be also going live with the new participants just to get to know the people they have already signed up. I will be going live also with people that they joined me either in my VIP programs or this program, and actually how they were able to achieve their own goals and what was their experience working with me. And also I will be there to answer all of your questions. I would appreciate that you join me live, but if you are actually watching the replay, use the hashtag replay and tag me, or even book a free call with me to discuss your own strategy and if this actually program is the right program for you. I really want people that they see some kind of value to join this program and they're action takers, so as they will be able to see the results that I've been promising to you. Thank you, everyone, for staying that long with me. I need to go. Bye-bye for now, and see you tomorrow, 3 p.m. Central European Time. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for joining.